Hello, Pisces. Finally, we get to the end of the zodiac and the fish. It's been like over 5 hours of readings in celebratory fashion for the celebrating of the new YouTube channel that I'm opening up, Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart readings. I also have Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart where I do tarot talks and mystic talks, but this is readings on the end, and I will be doing astrology and tarot readings monthly and bi-monthly on there. Ooh, already having a good card flip out, Pisces. So please go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to start laying your cards out because they're jumping out. I am also a Pisces, so I'm excited to see what's up for us. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign Pisces, and those of you who are interested in the Pisces in your life. I'm going to do general readings, a love reading, and see what we need to let go of this hallowed season. So we have passed from Halloween into the Day of the Dead, and I hope that you all have a beautiful and sacred time and that you had safe fun, safe but wild fun last night. So here we go. Ace of Cups. This is our subconscious energy, Pisces. Beautiful energy, open hearts, ready to love. Could be extremely emotional at this time. Neptune's in Pisces, Chiron's in Pisces. Jupiter is, touching Pisces and Scorpio. The sun is in Scorpio. Just tons of water planets. So overflowing and inpouring of emotions in our subconscious. Very hypersensitive to things of the heart. So let's see what we got for our general reading. Definitely thinking of family matters, long-term things, security, finances, health, those practical kind of things. Ten of Pentacles here. There could be some stuff going on. The Five of Wands that seems to be hindering that. There could be people or a person in particular, could be a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, or Leo, who is giving us some difficulty when it comes to family, or they might have those planets, Sun, Moon, or Rising, particularly in Aries, that Aries or Sag, that is, not allowing the family to rest as it should, not allowing things to be peaceful, bringing in some competition could be a big thing, and stirring up the household or just the family dynamics and making you worry. There could be seem to be a lot of obstacles to you being secure and stable and having that long-term, a surety that you're really looking for. Now I see the Fool card here with the Eight of Wands. So this is the Santa Muerte Tarot. The Fool with the Eight of Wands. So definitely new starts are coming up quickly. There could be a very quick need for travel too, I'm seeing, because there is the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, so it could come out of the blue. Now part of you is going to feel like you can't go ahead and do this with the Ten of Wands here. You have so many responsibilities, and some of it is because of these careless sorts of people. So there's all of these kind of very fiery people around you who are making all these decisions that is putting a lot of weight on you, so you're not able to run forward and be as carefree as you want, and really struggling with that. For some of you, there could be a Leo. So definitely Pisces feeling very overwhelmed with fire signs, and that being a theme to work through, going into the new year. I'm seeing that with the Fool, especially after the new year too. This is still going to be a theme that is there. So really searching if you have some fire in your chart to be able to deal with that, Pisces. It might need to delegate, make sure you're not the one carrying all the weight and burden of something as you're trying to be helpful in the family, as you're trying to look for your long-term career and security. You can't take on everybody's load, or you can't just keep giving away to everyone else and not putting into your own savings or your own pocket or your own life. You could definitely have some low-key anger that you're struggling with, even though subconsciously you're wanting to be, Ace of Cups and be very emotional, and you're definitely feeling that way. There's definitely a lot of anger in there, and there's part of you that really wants to, get a big stick and beat everyone off who's giving you these difficulties or getting in the way. You know, I can see that where you're just starting, you might be surprising yourself and starting to have a hair trigger temper. I see that Uranus and Aries kind of energy that's in the skies right now. You know, you're learning to be more defensive, more vocal, more straightforward, just more fiery. So if you've been waiting for that to die down, it's not going to particularly, situations are still going to stay around, Pisces, that are asking you to step up to the plate, show when you're upset, you know, defend your boundaries and really put your foot down. Now, some of you are really overwhelmed because of this person who's running in and out of your life here, who is a potentially a Sagittarius, definitely, or just carries that energy of somebody who, you know, is in and out of other people's lives. You know, they want to come and play at romance, they want to bounce out again, they want to, you know, they're just about exploring things at this time. They just want to experience everything. And you're in a period of time where you're really searching for stability and security, and you're really wanting really pure love and interactions, and, you know, you're wanting that dream kind of love and reciprocity here. You know, you, with this Seven of Cups and Two of Pentacles also in your subconscious energy. So having people who are just kind of running in and out of your life, or who feel like it's such a burden to come and travel and see you, or, you know, you might have difficulty going and connecting with those that you want. I feel like having fun has just been difficult for Pisces lately. Like, you want to go and have fun, and there's these little spurts of like excitement for it, but then there's like not the follow through and the ability to go and do that. So allowing yourself to just go with it and be more like a fire sign, you know? Be like, you know what, screw it, I'll do it myself. I'm going to go have fun. I'm going to do me. And that's going to help you, like, get rid of this feeling of burden. It's going to help stir up, you know, all of this that you've been waiting for to, that's been holding you down a bit much. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards for some advice and general reading. And this is the Halloween oracle here. So advice here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising as we go through this Hallows season and into next year. All right, the Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. So don't limit yourself. You know, there's been this like hunkering down and waiting as everyone else gets a piece of the pie, and wondering when you're going to be able to, and just getting very burdened and not knowing how to, you know, having a good start in something and then burning out, and having a good start and then burning out, and having like 10 different, you know, parts of the candle burning at once. So it's asking that you really release that death. The eternal cycle begins here. So letting things go that are just, you know, dead and weighing you down, and it's like their time has come. You got midnight, the most magnificent hour of all. And some other signs got this too. So go ahead and watch your sun, your moon, and your rising and see which repetitive themes are there. But it really is like, you know, the bell is tolling, Pisces, for some of these things in your life that you're overburdened with. And I feel like you're done with people who are immature, who are just like rash and brash and self-centered, and, you know, can only be in your life for a hot minute and then they're done. You know, people who are just like, and you might be, if you've been going through a period of having this temper and acting out in these ways, you might be really tired of it. You might just be so tired of you know, just feeling angry and frustrated and rushed and, you know, this kind of thing. So you really do have the energy to sit back into that Ace of Cups, replenish yourself, realize that you have infinite possibilities, and that what's going at this time just needs to go. Its time has come, and to let yourself sit in the magic hour of these possibilities as we move forward throughout next year. All right, so we're going to move on to the love portion of your reading, and this is with the Zombie Tarot. What are the love messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this holiday season and this upcoming witches year? What are the love messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this holiday season and this witches year? What are the love messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this holiday season and witches year? Come on, Pisces. Pisces doesn't want to know. Do you not want to know? You're tired of knowing, Pisces? Okay. There goes Aquarius popping up again. Okay. The Hermit card. Yeah, so Pisces, you're feeling burned out right now. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Subconsciously, like you're feeling burnt out. You also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a Virgo card. There's the fire signs popping up again. Again, you have some more earth signs. So definitely earth signs being big and kind of burdensome to Pisces when it comes to love. So that could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. There's also some Aquarius and some of that fire sign kind of Sag, Aries energy popping up again. Yes, let's see what is going on, Pisces. So you have the Wheel of Fortune popping up. And the Wheel of Fortune, you know, Jupiter's in Scorpio. It should be good. Scorpio is a sign of intimate partners, partnerships, soulmates, things of that nature. You know, and you want to be committed here with the King of Pentacles. You know, you want things to turn around. That's the person that you're having your eyes set on, is the stable earth sign partner here. At the same time, it's like there's all these friends in the way. There's all this advice. There's all this communication, all these people. Could be on your side or their side that is always going on. It might be the dating world itself that you're trying to filter through. And just, you know, it feels like it's just easier to be alone sometimes than to deal with all these people, you know, Nine of Pentacles. Now, you do have the Lovers card, but you have the Knight of Wands right by it. So it's like you're trying to have intimate relationships with people you should be saying boy bye to, or, you know, person bye. There's, you know, you feel so serious and committed, and the partners that you are having come in or that you are considering just really are not about that. They're really about, you know, some of you are trying to talk to fuckboys and these ratchet girls and stuff, and it's really not working out. They're just not, they're not here for commitment. Now, on the other hand, you do have some mature type people who are trying to get themselves together, you know, and that could be up and coming in the future for you. And that is more what you're supposed to focus on. But it's hard for you because you feel like these kind of people are just more focused on their finances. They're closed down emotionally. They're not open to excitement and passion. And so you're trying to have both. Like, you have the Chariot with the Wheel of Fortune. You want it all, Pisces. You want to go for somebody who has goals, who is exciting, who is stable, but can go with the, you know, the turns of life. You're not done growing. You're not, you know, done finding yourself, and you want that. And so that's why it's been difficult. You know, you don't just want the wild, careless ride that you've been on with current partners, but you don't want to feel like you have to sacrifice, you know, your spirit and all of these things to find somebody who is secure or who's much older than you, perhaps. Now, some of you who are in committed partnerships, one partner is feeling really serious and stable, Pisces, and one of you is feeling like you want out of there, you want to travel, you're feeling wild. And again, there can be too many people in your relationship because you might be like, fine. It's almost, it might be like you're married to someone, but it's almost like you're dating your friends or something, because you're just always off with your friends instead of your actual partner. And it might feel like it's easier just to do things yourself, or for your partner to just do things themselves versus doing them together. So, you know, the Lovers is here. You have the potential to find that soulmate person, to really connect and be in a good way. But yeah, it's kind of like kissing some frogs coming up here and seeing which one is which, you know, and going through that cycle of finding the partner. For those of you who are dating, finding those who are, you know, not so much what you're looking for. And I think you'll know right away, Pisces. You have good intuition, so you'll know who is not trying to commit, who's not trying to be emotional, who's, you know, really living up that single life, versus those who are realize, you know, this is the King of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. They see how lucky they are. They see who, you know, like what a honor it is to be with you with the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. So those are there, but you can't close down too much. So Pisces is being too open to the wild ones and too closed to the ones who can actually bring security. Now, I do feel like the partnership will be a mix of both. Maybe you're the more serious one and your partner's very wild, or vice versa. But I do feel like those opposites being able to come in and blend. Let's see. All right, let's get some advice. This is the Le Vampire Oracle for Pisces love life, sun, moon, and rising. For this Hallows season and throughout the witches year. Ooh. Okay. Okay, yeah, and that's what it is. Discipline, training, consistency, and practice. Disciplining yourself in your love life. Looking at, you have religion, canon, rules, and commandments here too. So this could also be that difficulty with the earth signs, where some of you are just like, your partner's so strict and rigid, and you're just tired of having like to be controlled by someone, because the other one is the free will card. So it is good to assert yourself. You might be the one who's rebelling and being a little wild and young, or just, like feel like you're getting to that point, definitely, Pisces. Or you might have that partner that you are trying to impose your free will on and control, and just, do things the way that you want the relationship to go. So there needs to be a balance between everyone having self-discipline in your relationships and having your free will be there, and kind of figuring out what are the rules of your relationships, what are the dynamics that you want in your partnership. So this is really going to be a big period of figuring that out, like what are your rules for dating. It is time for Pisces to have some boundaries and to stick with them, even though that's a very difficult thing for Pisces. All right, so that is the romantic portion of your reading. So don't give up on that love. You got the lovers, okay? But you gotta weed out the toads. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the reading of what should Pisces let go of this hallowed season, and this is with the Deviant Moon Tarot. What should Pisces let go of this hallowed season? Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. What should Pisces let go of this hallowed season? Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Okay. So, judgment. Being too judgmental and critical of yourself and others at this time, Pisces. So it's not that judgment calls are bad, but right now it's saying, okay, pull back. It's getting a little overkill. You're letting it overwhelm you. You're not knowing which decisions to make. Pull back on, feeling that every single decision is like, like endangering to your soul, or going to be the wrong thing on your path, or that, just being so overly critical of yourself and all the parameters of your relationships and of your decisions, of your practical life, because we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So it could be that earth sign again, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Release the fears of that, if this has been that toxic person, releasing that toxic person, releasing the fear of love, Ace of Cups. And that was the subconscious energy, that beautiful subconscious. Release that love out, Pisces. That's who you are. That's what you're meant to be. You need to release your water. You need to let yourself cry and create and love and rejuvenate. That is your work here. So don't let your work as a Pisces here be forgotten or washed under, the rug or anything like that. So yes, Pisces, go ahead, unblock your heart, take off some of that critical judgment of yourself. Allow yourself to be soft again, and not so tough, and not so criticized, and not so harsh on others. Trust yourself that, it's okay to love. It's okay to love. And sometimes you have to let that love go and flow and fall where it may in the world, and that is okay. So this is your reading for the hallowed season, Pisces. I thank you, anyone who has stuck through all these readings, those of you who are checking in and finding them later on. Please go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings, and Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart as well. And go ahead and like, tag, share, subscribe these videos, like the page. And if you would like a personal reading of stars or of cards, please go ahead and message this page. I can do readings through Facebook. I can do readings in person if you are local to me. And I take payment through PayPal for those that are over the internet. Thank you so much. Have blessed, sacred, safe Hallows, and I will see you soon.